Hello, this is Nitin Dahad with the Times, and I'm here with JP Gehrmann, who's the head of automotive marketing strategy globally. JP, hello, how are you?
Hello, I'm great, Nitin. Thank you.
Okay, so JP, we're here at your flagship event in Detroit. Well,
Yes.
actually near Detroit, because it's in the heart of automotive country. Tell me a little about NXP Technology Days.
Yeah, excellent. So as you can see, it's buzzing. So we are here in Detroit at NXP. We do this event every year. It's our, like you said, it's our flagship event for customers, ecosystem partners. So we have a lot of sponsors here. We invite all the customers locally here. Some are traveling from abroad. It's probably the largest customer event we do in the US per year, and we get more than 1,000 attendees from across our wide range of ecosystem partners, and it's fantastic, right? To engage, to explain them NXP products, to talk about all the exciting trends that are happening.
Now, you've been with NXP for a long time, but in this role, relatively young. Tell me what was your excitement here? What did you think was really exciting?
So you're right. So I started in the automotive marketing role at the beginning of the year, and so I think the most exciting topic here remains around SDV, right? So the shift from towards that future of software-defined vehicles. How we can help with that, managing the complexity, shifting over the opportunities that brings along, and at the same time, how do you manage the challenges that come out of the complexity?
Now, you did the opening talk at the beginning of the conference, and your title was "Who will win the automotive race?"
Right.
So who will win?
Right. So we picked the title as we obviously wanted to stir some interest in, what will NXP say about this? So I think, who will win it will be the ones, I believe, who will adopt the fastest. So ultimately, it will be related to the consumers who buy the cars, right? So which cars will sell well. And there, I think all of these functions and features the SDV will enable or enables are the ones that consumers want in the vehicle. They're used to it from their consumer, from their home, and so that shift towards SDV is inevitable. And therefore, the ones who manage that transition the fastest will likely be the ones who will have the biggest success.
Now, key to what you said is the ones who will manage that transition. That is actually quite a painful and slow process for a lot of them, especially legacy makers, who've been on like 5-year schedules. It's really still hard to move to that SDV that fast, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it is.
I mean, at least that skateboard.
That's exactly, and in the talk, right, we try to make a differentiation between the complexity in that vehicle skateboard versus then how you put the ADAS and IVI functionality on top of that skateboard. But managing and moving that skateboard from the legacy way into the new one can be a challenge, whether you start clean slate or not. It depends on the structure of how your organization is set up, right, and the boldness in terms of how you want to move to that full SDV and how fast. So, I think what we can observe is different speeds of getting there, right? Depending on where you look at it. Yeah.
I think what are the key things that you announced or talked about this week? Because I know one of them was a new announcement on the EIS. Now, I don't get the acronyms right, and probably not many people do, but it's basically measuring state of battery charge.
Exactly.
In real time.
Exactly. You will be. It will manage each cell and monitor each cell much more closer, so you can effectively extend the range of your battery by just more accurately understanding each state of the cells.
Yeah.
And that is implemented in the whole chipset of the BMS system.
Right.
And we're very excited. So we have the demo here on the booth. It gets a lot of attention.
Yeah.
So we're excited about that as well. Yeah.
And now I think this show you cover everything automotive, and
Right.
I think we talked about the edge AI for automotive. We talked about the gold box, the number 2, version 2. Talking about connectivity, power, everything.
Yep.
What's the big highlight for you, do you think?
So for me, it's the maturity of Coride, and with that, NXP stepping up in terms of the offerings that we provide to customers, whether that is a tier one, an OEM, another ecosystem partner who want to have that high enablement on the whole. You mentioned the skateboard of the SDV platform. So I'm excited about the progress we show on our portfolio with our S32N, S32K5 as the processor platform. We will connect everything through data. We'll connect everything via power. Shift towards 48 volt is another topic that really gets a lot of attention, and then really offering that additional enablement up to a middleware that connects everything safely, right? And with that, really have conversations with our customers on a full vehicle level.
Okay. Now, this week also, you announced completion of the Aviva Links and the Kinara acquisitions. We've got demos here. I spoke to the ex-Aviva Links guys who are now, they're just wondering what do they do next. But yeah, I mean, it's quite impressive. And then I talked to the Zendar people as well, and I went to the car. There's a lot going on in terms of that connectivity, in terms of the whole car connectivity as well, isn't there? And the AGI.
Correct. And we in that SDV we showed Ethernet, but Ethernet always goes into both directions, right? And when you connect sensors, you mentioned Zendar, they want to see the raw data coming out of the radar front ends, but they really only go into one direction. And so that's where Aviva comes in, providing us the opportunity or providing us with the capability of SerDes standardized, which is important, right? So it's an ASA standardized solution with an ideal technical offering for asymmetrical data communication, which is perfect then for radar, same for camera, and I think that's what the industry is looking for, and it complements very nicely the offerings that we have.
Right, and I mean, look around. I mean, you've got all the OEMs and whatever. I've spoken to a lot of them, and globally, there's actually quite a difference in what you're seeing in the market, isn't there?
Yeah. You could say that, whether there's globally, there's certain regions operate faster than others. Maybe also by the fact that there's so many OEMs that can start from a clean slate, right? So yeah, you do see different speeds indeed. Yeah.
What's the key thing that you're really excited about from these last few days?
First and foremost, it's the engagement with the customers, right? So it's. I mean, we have. I'm of course excited about what we have to offer, but what these events are about engaging with customers, with our ecosystem partners, and with them define or discuss how can we manage this transition, how can we bring technology innovation into the automotive industry, manage the challenges and turn them into opportunities. So this is all about being here and have that direct discussion just like we do right now.
Right, well, I've enjoyed talking to you over the last few days. JP, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.